Okay, so this one's done for me. So there we go. That's one done. Everything's been put in. So moving that along, and I'm going to move on to this one next. So, all right. So just working on this one now. Trying to see if the longer is better or the shorter. I like the longer. I'm just moving into the left corner. The bottom looked a bit empty, so I decided to put a border there to cover it up. I don't like that envelope in the middle sticking part, so I covered that up. And just playing along here with different color combinations. The top is looking really weird, so I think I decided to put a border up the top there too. And then that arrow wasn't looking right, so I will take that off. Now there's just way too many sentiments. It looks terrible, so I take that off. And, you know, just playing with some of the things, took the arrow off. Number 5 looks good, still too many sentiments, so I took that top left off. It says 10 things here, and the number 5, they don't really go very well, and I soon find the perfect thing to go in its place. Just trying different colors here, and there you go. I found the 5. All right, so that was a bit painful, and this is the result. You know, that middle area here was just killing me. That blue had to go, and I moved it off to the side, and, you know, I think I'm going to stick with definitely use as little words as possible. You've got the one sentiment, and that's it. If you have other embellishments, that's fine, but the number one rule is to always stick with the one sentiment. But it's a whole process, and it's shapes and colors, and sometimes you're going for colors and you don't see that there's words on it until the very end when you step back and you go, oh my gosh, that's that's too much. And it's good to, you know, watch somebody else go through that process, and it's good to compare. And yeah, going through and editing, you really see the whole picture. All right, so yeah, so that one's done. Now let's move on to this guy. All right, so this envelope is just a teeny bit bigger, so we're going to start off with that original in the corner, top right-hand side. And looking for colors here, copying anything from the background or pulling anything from the background, blues, oranges, or greens. I saw that queen, and that kind of really took my fancy, so pulled the queen out, and in one of those cutouts was something with a crown, so I'm looking for it here. I remember thinking, oh, the crown and the queen, that looks really good. And there it is. I'm about to find it. There it is. So I put that up there, queen and crown, and that's looking really good. So not much else except maybe a sentiment. So I look for a sentiment, and that just is perfectly along the bottom there in a border. So and that one was just so much more easier than the previous one, so I like that one. Okay, so we have just decorated these 3 envelopes. Now, where I would go from here is to flip, flip, and flip. Alrighty, you can choose to repeat the same thing here. Just kind of make some kind of something there. What I'm going to do is do something a little bit differently. Is I'm going to bring in my massive stack of Project Life cards. I am so serious about never ever buying Project Life cards again. I am so serious about whittling this down to naught, because I really am not this kind of person. I do buy them for this reason. Like the original cards, these are still my original. I just don't know what to do with these. I don't like them. I'm sorry, I don't like them. I do have different, you know, different editions, and I do have cards that I have made myself, stamped and whatnot, and yeah, they're cute. But what do I do with them? So all I've done is I've just put them in here, like I've sewn some, collaged some, stamped some, but they always end up here and no more. So I love Project Life, but I don't love Project Life. It's just so strange. Okay, so I've sorted out just some This is yet to be sorted, but I've sorted out some of the pile just to give me a good idea. So what I've done is all my kind of mixed media or altered ones that I've done here, I've put into a pile there. All the design type ones that can go in either direction. Oh no, that doesn't go there. All different like patterned ones will go here. That's not, yep. Ready? So patterns there. All portrait style life PL cards are here. So they go in that direction. And all landscape style are all here. So what I want to do next is put this here. Looking at, so you've got really pretty. And now we'll go one at a time. We'll go with this one because that's, so flip flopping on the other side. Gosh, that's really blah. It's really boring, and it's in a landscape format. So we're going to work on here. So I thought, you know, what if I were to, you know, swap this with someone or sell it on an Etsy shop or put it up for sale on eBay? What is the function of this? This can either be a stasher, so you're sending people photos or goodies or whatever. But most likely I'll be sending this on to a friend, and it's not your conventional envelope, so you're going to need some kind of note card plus whatever else you send. So I thought, well, perhaps you could use the front to be your letter so that it acts as both a card and an envelope, and a decorated envelope. I think poor envelopes, they do such a great job. They take your art to your friend and then they get trashed. And I don't think an envelope should be treated like that. So if you made your envelope pretty, people will not trash your envelope, right? So for example, if we, you know, went with that color scheme, you could just put that a lined Project Life card. Dear Mom, hope you are well. Thought of you today and wanted to send you something to cheer you up. Check inside for a surprise. Love, Amira. So this could actually be your letter or your note. You know, sometimes when you're sending something to a friend and they just send you the thing and you're like, where's the note? Where's the note? Like, hello, I'd like to hear from you. So a note here, and then with the card that you've already spent time making, like they're just going to be like, whoa, my friend is so awesome. Look at the things they make. And just a few words, I am well. In the middle of school holidays at the moment, have kids in my ear all the time, so been very busy. We'll write to you when things calm down. Lots of love, Amira. Something like that is perfect. People know that you're busy, you're happy, your kids are good, and you know, life's good in their house. I don't have to worry about that friend. Just an idea. So you could use the front of the envelope as a letter or note. You could choose, I mean, that's way too hard. You could choose to do that. So the envelope looks good at the front, and looks good in the back. And then you're going to slip your little note. Dear so-and-so, thought of you, made this for you today. Hope you know you're loved. Love, Amira. Done. So you could choose to do whatever you like here. And I'm just giving you some ideas. Okay, so once again here, it's okay color combination wise, bit yuck, but okay, this one's great. Look at that. Seriously, that gives me so much room to do whatever I want there. Once again, just a decorated. Color doesn't go. The orange, that's always cute. start today with your date, dear so-and-so. Perfect. This is where it all begins. Color combination's nice. I totally love, fell in love with this. Can't even remember. Is it an Amy Tangerine kit? Gosh, I can't remember. But I love the watercolor script font and some of the pretty watercolor designs. That's just gorgeous. I love that. And you could also to turn it into an Alice theme is really hard, but so this one's basically a friend. So you'd want to do something like if I did 5 favorite things, you're one of a kind, you'd put something like things to be thankful for. So this could be something that you send to a friend to cheer them up. Hang in there. Things I love about you are that you're strong, that you're funny, that you're, and ties in with the theme. If you cared to be so specific, otherwise you just, like, that's gorgeous. Oh, it's a bit dark, but oh, I love that. So you can go like that. You can go whatever way you choose to go. There's no right, there's no wrong. It's intuitive, and don't spend too much time. Like, seriously, I've got this much to do and I'm gonna agonize over what PL card. Like, come on, Amira, let's do it. So I'm going to choose one and I'm gonna move on, and I'll come back to you to see what I've chosen.